Whoa, easy there, baby. Whoa. Hey, how are you, little buddy? You're gonna fall. Sorry, guys, I'm hanging out with Smoky Cat. She likes me. I don't know why, I'm an asshole, but she's nice, so she wants to just hang. Anyway, yeah, guys, what is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I want to comment more on the Act Man drama. Act Boy. Act Man Child. That piece of shit. Yeah, um, hey, take it easy, little baby. My goodness. Here, move over. Lay down. Goofy cat. Anyway, yeah, Act Boy is a piece of shit. When I first met him, like 6 years ago, roughly, uh, me and him got along great. He was nice to me. I was nice to him. He offered to play Halo with me on Xbox Live and everything. Uh, Yeah, he seemed like a genuine guy, but then as I got to know him, I found out how much of a racist, sexist, careless fucking dickhead he is, you know? What's wrong, little buddy? It's okay. You're okay. And yeah, he sucks. And then he became popular on YouTube in the gamergator incel no lifer crowd, right? The kind of shittiest of the shittiest gamers out there, you know? The egomaniac types who think their opinion is way more valuable than everyone else's, that kind of thing. Yeah. Up their own ass. They think they know everything when in reality they know next to nothing. Yeah, those kinds of assholes. So he's like the king of one of them, kind of, you know? He's a big shot, one of those types of pieces of shit. And I don't know. I just expect people to get smarter as they age, but you know, I guess I'm an asshole for thinking that because it's clearly not true with some people. Some people that they just literally get fucking dumber, and Act Boy, I believe, is that person. Check it out. Listen to this.
When you take yourself seriously, when you take yourself and your appearance and who you are, what you like, how you talk, where you come from, when you take that so fucking seriously that you can't handle.
All right, easy there, bro. Calm down. No need to be all psychotic and mad and angry looking. And what's with the tone, right? Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
These types of jokes, when someone says the word gay or fag or bitch or nigger or anything, when you
Whoa.
can't handle that, it shows that you're insecure.
Oh
You're not
my
comfortable
God.
with who you are. And that's not my problem.
Boy, and here I thought those were just regular slurs that you just don't say. Come to find out, we're learning new things. Apparently, if we get called the N word, black people, that's all right. We need to be able to internalize it and accept it because if we can't, that just means we're insecure with who we are. Wow. Because obviously, what he's saying is all black people are N words, and if you can't take it, you're insecure with yourself. Holy shit. And that's the guy that tried to cancel me.
So yeah, guys. For those of you who don't know, Quantum. That was him, that black dude. He fucking shat all over Act Man's face. He made Act Boy's vagina bleed big time, and it's honestly embarrassing and humiliating for Act Douche. And it's pretty fucking funny. The guy's a piece of shit, and he dug himself into this hole. You know, he made himself popular on YouTube by being that dickhead who makes a big stink over anybody who disagrees with him, you know? Like, he has to make a spectacle out of everything, call people out, draw attention to it, you know? Profit off of the drama, essentially. He's a bottom feeder, you know? A useless person, right? So, this guy sucks. He fucking sucks. He's a piece of shit. And he's also full of it. He doesn't mean anything he says. He'll play like these microtransaction games and be all like, this is what sucks about this game. And it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. We know you're going to buy every Call of Duty that there ever was. We know it. We know you're going to keep buying these shitty fucking games that we know are going to suck. They're literally telling you to your face, oh yeah, it's gonna have microtransactions. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking wallet rape you. Yeah, we don't give a flying fuck. Go fuck yourself. And this bitch will still fucking keep buying the shit. Like, don't get me wrong, he'll probably make a few good points here and there about why it sucks, but at the end of the day, he's still throwing his money at the fucking crappy companies like Activision Blizzard, and it's just you don't actually stand for anything, dude. You know? Like, you're full of shit. Like, I swear to God, when microtransaction fuckery started taking over gaming, the logical step to fight back against it is to put your foot down and not give them any fucking money. Duh. Is that what assholes like this guy are doing, though? No. No. Like, I swear, I did a video recently talking about the kind of 343 fanboy that bitches like crazy, but continues to buy 343's products. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking stupid. You really don't have a right to complain if you're that fucking problematic with your purchasing, that fucking stupid with your purchasing, but whatever. Yeah, Jimmy, I just got your comment a few hours ago. You're absolutely right. What is wrong with these assholes? Like, they're smart enough to realize they're getting fucked, but they're too stupid to fucking stop buying 343's stupid fucking games. What are you morons doing? Stop giving them your time and energy and money, dude. Just stop. Be like me and just laugh from a distance. I mean, it's almost like a genuine beloved hobby of mine to make fun of this dumb fuck company. Like, shit, did you guys hear about them being racist recently? Like, what the fuck? Listen.
We're back, gamers.
We're back, gamer.
Yeah, these guys are cool. They're funny dudes.
With the biggest oopsie possible for a gaming company that tried and failed to celebrate Juneteenth with its player base by offering some exclusive themed cosmetic items that were very unfortunately named. So this is just, it's so mind-numbingly stupid that it simply couldn't have been just an oversight. 'Cause you would assume that specifically Microsoft and 343 would have enough checks and balances that something like this would not go through.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, when I first saw this, I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty... I can see how this would happen, but, like, you would assume more than one person would look at this before it goes out. Someone would have caught being like, oh, there are some pretty bad associations with what you've just done.
Yeah, specifically when you're doing a exclusive content release for a holiday that commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans.
Black people.
Mm-hmm. But here we are, and here's what happened according to reporting from Kotaku. Halo Infinite's Juneteenth cosmetic, briefly named after Ape, sparks outcry. Last night, developer 343 Industries rolled out a Juneteenth-themed cosmetic option for Halo Infinite, its multiplayer shooter. For a moment, the affiliated Pan-African-themed color palette was titled Bonobo. A bonobo, for those who don't know, is an endangered species of great ape.
And it is a great ape. Chimps get a lot of credit, but bonobos, pretty fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
And they, not to go off on too much of a tangent here, bonobos and chimps diverged however many hundreds of thousands of years ago because they were separated by a very wide river that neither species could cross. So it's a really interesting case study in evolution because they look similar to the naked eye. Bonobos, they love to fuck. They're a lot more friendly. They have a much more peaceful, peace-loving lifestyle, whereas chimps are fucking monsters. Why are the chimps the ones that we put in all our movies and put in our zoos and idiots take home to rip their fucking faces off? When bonobos are right there.
The humble bonobo.
The humble bonobo. Anyway, back to the story about Halo doing a little racist oopsie. Within just a few short hours, the text was fixed. A few short hours, my God. That's, I mean, look, on the one hand, outrageously fast in terms of updating and deploying video game patches. On the other hand,
maybe a little too long.
The ape reference was up there for a few short hours.
Kotaku did mention that they didn't verify this, but it's got to be one of the quickest patch turnarounds.
Yeah, I understand that it's not as easy as like changing a cell on an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know how video games work. They
have to redeploy it and then like have everyone download the update. So
anyway, the item now reads freedom instead of bonobo, but the finger pointing about how the hell something like this could have gone wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Was just getting started. Here's Kotaku again. On Twitter, Halo senior community manager John Junizek said the palette was incorrectly named and attributed the error to an internal tool set, but didn't specify any further details. The
Yeah,
Halo content
racially
creator Mint
incorrectly
Blitz
named.
further pointed out
Good
that
God.
a program in Bungie's development tools for earlier Halo games is named Bonobo. An individual familiar with the development
Mint
of Halo,
Blitz.
who
That
spoke
guy's
to
a piece
Kotaku
of
under
shit.
condition of anonymity, confirmed that Bonobo is indeed an asset editing program at 343. Though it was commonly used during the development of Halo 5, the studio moved away from its use during the development of Halo Infinite. But it exists, it's popular among staff, and it would widely be known by many employees at the studio. That's what's so mind-boggling about how this happened in the first place.
For 7 months now, Halo Infinite has rolled out tons of cosmetic options on a weekly basis, including no shortage of color options. This happens to be the first time this specific screw-up has happened, unfortunately. Studio leadership at 343 seems to acknowledge how ugly this looks. Halo Infinite head of creative Joe Staten apologized on Twitter, writing, "Our mistake today was inexcusable, and I am ashamed we allowed it to happen." And studio head Bonnie Ross wrote, "On behalf of 3...
I wonder how Joe feels about coming back to Halo to find out that it's a racist organization. Like, seriously, this is fucked up, dudes. Oh my goodness.
343, I apologize for making a celebrated moment a hurtful moment." But yeah, companies attempting to celebrate and unify people and products, it's always a gamble. And as you're probably already aware, June is also Pride Month, which has, of course, resulted in some pretty incredible marketing initiatives from the brand, who are at it once again.
It's only the last couple of years, but they've applied the same.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story with Halo 343 being racist on accident, apparently, although maybe they did it to get attention because nobody fucking plays their game. I don't know. Halo community, man. What community, right? Fucking Halo Infinite is already pretty dead. Season 2 has been a complete joke, very lackluster, and people are complaining like crazy. 343 is not doing shit. 343 is shaming the community, what's left of it, with the war on Ukraine, and then a lot of them are Elon Musk simps, and they're fucking pushing Bitcoin bullshit scams. Yeah, the 343 employees, man, a lot of them aren't just terrible at making Halo games that we can all enjoy, really, like what Bungie did. Those were far more well received than this unfinished microtransaction online-only hogwash that 343 keeps delivering us. But they're not just bad at making games. They're assholes, okay? Maybe not everybody at 343. I'm sure there's a lot of workers, and I'm sure some of them, to quote Shrimp, I'm sure some of them are decent people. Yeah. But clearly, there's a lot of dickheads at 343. This fucking sucks. And this little racism thing that happened also goes to show you how quickly they can actually give us what we want, but they choose not to. You know? Because they were able to fix this shit in a few hours. That means they can give you all these cosmetics and stuff, all these extra goodies in the game, pretty quickly and pretty easily if they wanted to. But fuck you, everything costs a lot of money. So eat shit, fucking pay us over at 343. Pay us fucking $5-10 for every little fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's all. I'm telling you, it's more of a scam than it is game. There is more scam here than there is video game, okay? Jesus. That is fucking obvious, too. And if you can't see that, you are a dumb fuck. Or you're being a dumb fuck. Maybe you're smart about other things, but if you're playing Halo Infinite, you're kind of a dumb asshole. Sorry. I know that sounds mean. And shit, my buddy Cavernacle, he fucking got into it. He liked it okay, but he still complained a lot. And no offense, man, but like that was a dumbass move. I'm sorry. You're wasting your time. Why are you playing these dumbass, unfinished, online-only bro shooters that are really redundant? You're wasting your time and money. You know, this is just scam fuckery. Trust me, I just got done playing ODST with my buddies and had a blast, dude. On regular old 360, man. Like I was using my Brook adapter to use my Elite Series 2 controller with the back paddles, and I've been getting a new feel for how to play the game, and it's been a lot of fun, you know, kicking a lot of ass. But anyway, like I just think that's hilarious. I didn't buy new Xboxes. I didn't get these new 343 Halo games. I stuck with the old shit. I still play from time to time Halo games on 360. Halo Reach, Halo 3, Halo 1, Halo 2, ODST. And guess what? I'm fucking having more fun with Halo than you 343 fanboys right now, who are just angry with 343, starved for content, feeling like you've been played like the punk bitches that you unfortunately are. I'm sorry, you're getting screwed. So Halo's a joke, and 343, like I said, not just bad at making games, but honestly pretty shitty people. And then it's made worse by looking at the Halo community, what's left of it, the people that are most popular in the Halo community, like on YouTube, for example. We got Luke the Forgettable. That guy's a fucking moron. We got Favin. That guy's also a fucking idiot. We got Kevin Uncool. That guy's a fucking dipshit. We got Green Shill. He's a fucking corporate dick sucker. Fucking... And oh my god, the list goes on. We got so many pieces of shit. Fucking Halo follower. He's corrupt. He didn't pay a bunch of people. My god. Yeah, fucking the big Halo YouTuber types. They're awful. And then now we got Act Boy, who's a real big piece of shit. He's a fucking scumbag. And this drama he got into recently, I went over it in some of my last videos. Go watch those if you want to get caught up to speed. But basically, he's trying to ruin a black man's career because he's a racist piece of shit. You saw that clip I played. Jesus Christ. I saw some dickheads trying to defend him, saying things like, those were his old views. He's not like that anymore. And it's like, actually he is though, bro. He was just recently hanging out with a bunch of fucking racists in a live stream. Keemstar was among them. He's one of the most well-known racist pieces of shit on this fucking site, dude. Like, it's obvious that you're still a fucking dickhead, Like, and don't get me wrong, everybody's perfect. No, everybody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And we all grow up in runaway capitalist societies, right? That's basically the majority of the world's societies. Winner takes all, selfish behavior, right? So it's fucked up. It's a fucked up world we grow up in, and we often grow up believing and doing horrible things in order to survive. Shaming and treating others like shit for dumbass fucking reasons, Like, the world is very flawed, Nobody's perfect, and we often grow up thinking horrible things are okay, like saying the R word, or the F word, or the N word, right? But at some point, you start to grow the fuck up and realize that you're hurting people, and that kind of hostile language can and easily lead to pain and suffering. So, like, unless you're a fucking idiot, you should understand that. And, everybody starts from a place of ignorance or just plain hatred, too. But you got to get past that at a certain point. And for me, it happened late because I'm a jackass. It happened towards my late 20s when I stopped being an edgelord fuckhead and stopped saying a bunch of nasty words just for the sake of saying them, you know what I mean? And so I grew up. And a lot of people are growing up, and it's good to see, but some people refuse to grow the fuck up. And that's clearly Act Boy, Jesus Christ. And he's kind of digging a hole for himself and punishing himself and fucking up his channel and reputation with this fucking crazy shit that he's pulling. And this guy is trying to act all high and mighty and above it all, and just like he's better than everybody. And he says he's going after racists and homophobes and transphobes, and yeah, good stuff. Go after him, bro. But here's the problem. You, yourself, look like one, dude. You look like a racist. You look like a homophobe. I'm pretty sure you actually are one, you fucking dickhead. You fucking act like one all the time. Look at that clip I just played, Look who you're hanging out with. All these racist Gamergator dickheads are jumping to your defense right now. Griffin Gaming, Keemstar, Review Tech USA, Asmongold, and Critical. Asmongold and Critical are typically centrist dumb fuck cucks, but they're defending you on this. That's fucked up. Jesus Christ, dude. And what's great is all of you incel dusty white boy types in the gaming YouTube sphere, all you dickheads are teaming up on Quantum, and you got nothing. YouTube spoke and said he did nothing wrong, and as a matter of fact, Act Douche is the fucking aggressor here who's being unjustifiably a piece of shit. So they're punishing him instead of Quantum. Like, I love that shit. And it's all because Quantum gave a review for Elden Ring that you guys didn't like. And I'll admit, he was off base a good bit in the review, but so? Who cares? It's just a fucking game. Do you really have to make racist death threats to the guy? Telling him that you're gonna like hang his family from trees and shit? Like, dude. And this is the Halo community. This is the Elden Ring community, you know? They're acting like this. It's fucking sad, dude. Like, you guys are all angry, no-lifer pieces of shit. And this kind of behavior, this hatred, this asshole mentality that a lot of these dickheads keep on spewing, it comes from them being bullied and wronged in their lives, you know? Like, they feel like victims, and some of them are kind of. Yeah, some of you guys are just poor white trash, dumb fuck, hillbilly types with no brain. You know, Act Boy is definitely one of them. I swear to God, I really feel like this guy has been spending his life living next to like natural, like leaded gas reserves or something. Like, he's gotten dumber. I swear to God, he can't even smell his own farts here. You know, like, dude, you're the racist, you're the sexist, you're the piece of shit here. Like, your behavior is absolutely disgusting. You talked about shooting people. Yeah. You told people to, like, cut their wrists and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, fucking... Ugh. Nobody's perfect, okay? And everybody slips up from time to time. But the key is to try to be better, you know? Like, and if you do fuck up, apologize. And show some shame, you know? Like, Jesus Christ, that you didn't mean it. And you're trying to be better. And I get it, you know? I used to say the R word all the time and stuff. And I still do from time to time. It slips out. I have internalized hatred and misogyny and homophobia to a degree. I was raised in the, Murica white boy setting, right? Patriotism, Murica, you know, that kind of thing. I'm half white. And my dad was kind of racist. So, you know, this stuff kind of rubbed off on me. And it's kind of hard to shake. Old habits die hard. But I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to not be a fucking dickhead all the time. Somebody like Act Douche is openly embracing his hatred and racism and all that, and he just goes with it. He's not trying to be a better person. He's always being a fucking dickhead, and it's off-putting, and it's becoming more and more obvious with his crazy behavior. The guy's a fucking maniac, you know? And I always knew that he would go down this road and just disappoint everyone, and yeah, I always knew he was an asshole. A lot of people like him and still like him, but more and more people are finding out what a fucking dickhead he is and a childish piece of shit. A lot more and more of his fans are like, dude, just let this go. Just go back to making videos. Just take the L, bro, you know? And he should, but he can't. He's like obsessed with himself. He's the worst kind of dude, honestly. It's sad to see him get worse. You would think he'd get smarter over time, like most people, but my goodness. And then I stopped over at my old buddy GLL's channel. I haven't been there in 5 years, I think, ever since we had that falling out because he's a racist, sexist piece of shit. I used to think he was cool at one point when I was younger and dumber and not very political or in the know when it comes to gaming circles and politics. But I smartened up and realized that this guy's kind of a Nazi. Like, he's very sexist, very racist, you know, very mouthy, similar to Act Douche, actually, you know? And, what I said was, at the time I was defending Last of Us 2, calling sexist gamers assholes who should fuck off, and GLL, the dumbass, he fucking interpreted it as me insulting every gamer on the planet and calling all of them sexists, when that's not what I said at all. I, in fact, just referred to the sexist gamers out there. Duh, that's what I said. but, you know, he was embarrassed that he interpreted it completely wrong and didn't want to admit it and kept acting like a fucking dickhead about it. And since he wanted to be such a petty little shit, I was done with the guy, you know, I swear to God. And it kind of bugged me, too, because I really liked his takes on Halo, on who in the Halo community is a piece of shit, and how microtransactions suck. Pretty much everything GLL has to say about those three issues is spot the fuck on. He's brilliant when it comes to criticizing that shit. But, unfortunately, he's a racist, so, like... God, it's so weird. How can you be so smart about these three things over here, but so fucking dumb about, like I don't know. People are weird, right? What do you want? But anyway, I couldn't resist, because I knew deep down that GLL would have the right take on Act Douche, despite being a racist dumb fuck and a sexist piece of shit. Like, he's smart enough to see through Act Man's horse shit. And I knew he would. So I went over to his channel just to take a peek and see what he was saying, because I knew he would say something. I know that guy. I know how he is. And I was fucking right. He nailed it. GLL, you're absolutely correct about Act Douche. But hey, that's not hard to fucking spot. You know, if you can't tell that he's a piece of shit, you're a fucking idiot, I'm sorry. Or you're being a fucking idiot. Like I said, maybe you're smart about other things, but... if you like this guy, you're an asshole. I'm sorry. You're being dumb. Like, he only cares about himself. And he's a racist, and a sexist, and a weirdo, and a fucking dickhead. And, yeah. Yeah, he's trying to cancel this guy who just talks about TVs, you know? See, unlike you, Act Douche, like, this guy's actually useful. He gives useful tips on TV quality. You just sit there and gamergate it up all day. That's literally all you do. It's fucking stupid, dude. Like, your channel is a joke. But, you know, the Nazi incel bootlicker types need a daddy, so they chose you. And a few other assholes like Chris Raygun. So, that's how that goes. But, whatever, you know. I just think this whole thing is fucking hilarious. This is fucking popcorn for me, dude. I love watching this drama. It's fucking funny. Act Douche has always been a fucking dickhead, and seeing him become popular for being a fucking dickhead is depressing. So seeing his downfall like this to a degree, seeing his cruel and horrible behavior catch up to him and bite him in the ass like this, and now his vagina is bleeding everywhere and he's crying like a little bitch, you know? And he really is mad at YouTube. Like, he wants to get back at YouTube. And his way of getting back at them is by crying like a little bitch on their fucking platform, which only makes them more money, makes them more noticed, makes them more popular. Yeah. Way to go, dumb fuck. You know, God, what a fucking loser. My goodness. Embarrassing that I was friends with the guy for a few months at one point, you know? Like... But hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. You meet someone for the first time, you don't know exactly who they are. You give them the benefit of the doubt, you try to work with them, but you find out they're assholes. So you got to cut them off, right? It happens to everybody, right? You think you met someone cool, and then they turn out to be a shithead, right? We've all had that happen. So that's my backstory with the Act Douche. And, yeah, GLL, I still think you're an asshole. I still think you're a racist piece of shit scumbag. I hate you. But you do have good takes when it comes to the Halo community and the games, microtransactions. Like, you're mostly correct there, bro. Like, shit. That's so weird, right? Anyway. But, yeah, that's how that goes. And, yeah, hopefully that's the last time I ever talk about these... assholes like GLL and especially Act Douche, that fucking scumbag. I'm just saying, it's fucking great that, you know, Karma came along and kicked him in his fucking vagina, because that shit is hilarious. Like, that guy is such a crybaby, such an incel, such a fucking beta. Oh, my goodness, you know? And I'm the soy king. What the fuck? I'm trying my hardest to be the most pathetic cock male soy boy that there is, and these Gamergator incels keep showing me up. I just can't compete, bro. Fuck. Anyway, I got some other shit to talk about that's not related to stupid drama from no life nerd fucking virgin kids. So I'll do another video talking about a bunch of other crap in gaming and whatnot that's not, about losers. Cool shit. So anyways, yep, this cat, I gotta get up. I gotta take a shower, man. Anyway, this cat was with me the whole time. Aw, silly little baby. But yeah, I'll do another video soon here talking about other shit. But yeah, that Act Man child drama, that shit's fucking great. So glad that dickhead got what was coming to him. Yep. So yeah, cool stuff. Here's to more Nazi bootlickers getting shit on, right? Okay. Cool deal.